Hi, Gaurav Suman here. I will be showing you next the inside of our Ottawa AI learning community Discord server. Discord is a platform used by not just us, but many other companies and communities to share information. Specific to our community, though, three things should be possible and easy. One is to be able to find your tribe. And what that means is, in my case, for example, I'm a product professional. I would love to network with, learn, share more and more with people who are building products, testing products, etc. Second, when we are building something and we hit a wall, we need help, we need somebody to chime in. So having that conversation, seeking help, doing a Q&A, that's part two. Um, Part three is to show and tell, right? Once you have built something, you've hit a milestone, we all come from different backgrounds, different levels of knowledge on the topic. Some we'll acquire, some we have, and then we'll go and do some experimentation in our different respective domains. So to be able to promote your work, and when you do that, you can ask the community to support you in putting the word out on professional networks like LinkedIn or however else you want to promote your work. You're welcome to do that. So those are the three things. One is to be able to find your tribe. Second, get the help and have a Q&A. And third, to be able to have a place to showcase uh, your your work, promote your work. And of course, the thing that gave birth to the Discord server, in our case, is the learning journey we are all on. So you will see in the Discord server, I'm going to show you in a second here, how all of that is organized. So if that sounds exciting, stay with me. I'll give you a quick walkthrough of our Discord server.
Here we are at the Ottawa AI Learning Community Discord server. Walking you through these categories now, you have a bucket called information. So this is part of general announcements. We have added an introduction channel, so you're welcome to go in and talk more about yourself. If you like, you can share your LinkedIn. Here's the tribes category, and in tribes, as I mentioned in my opening here, there is engineering discussions you can have. I'm interested in product specific conversations. For example, I can get together with people on those topics. Help and Q&A for your questions. And every channel has also got its description here, right? So you can look at this and understand what it is about. If you find anything interesting that people should read and have a conversation on, this is the place to post it. And people can then reply to this, maybe even create a separate thread so you can go deeper into that conversation if you like. This is the library for tools and prompts. Anything we find, any specific ways we are recommending tackling new projects, etc., that goes there. Feel free to post anything you want to showcase, demo, and promote your work in that way, right? To just explain to people what's going on with your experimentation, and perhaps even celebrate any particular projects. If there's something on LinkedIn you want to post and ask the team to ask the community to uh, support you on that, uh, that's the place to go. And here's the ongoing library of content that's coming via the curriculum, right, for the community sessions. Second one is coming up soon, but here's where to go for the community session resources. We don't want this to get mixed up with the rest. That's why we will continue to standalone use this. But I hope for the rest, it's clear what we are doing. Local meetups is your place to organize things. If you want to get together, people in Canada want to get together, or um, and you're welcome to also, I guess, host meetings within Discord. I think that's possible for members. And this last one is about anything off topic, right? Ski plans, vacation plans, or anything which you feel can be useful for the community. You can post here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, before I finish, I wanted to show you how other communities are sort of growing and thriving on Discord. So this one is for a particular tool called Crawl4 AI. So it's a web scraper. It it pulls information off of Google Map listings and so on. So I'm in here, and you can see fair bit of actions, etc. I should say fair bit of action going on here. Um, Similar to that, there's the N8N community, which is pretty large. I don't know how to check the number of members, but I'd guess it's probably in tens of thousands. So a lot of people in here, discussing, showcasing their projects. and things along those lines. So you can, of course, discover more servers that you can join. So server is essentially a sort of space to congregate on a particular topic. And when you click here, you'll be able to see stuff that's interesting for you, and you can choose to join as you please. So I hope this makes sense. Thank you.